Yes, 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 yes. We are here live and direct. You're welcome back to my channel. Honor can off your mic.
No, my mic is on. My mic is on. Let me off it.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. We are back to my channel. This is Biafran Exodus TV, live and direct with my brother, Mazika Report. We are here bringing down the message of redemption to humanity, representing from the USB government. So I got a here today. Can we back? I relate to what? So you are welcome. As you are coming in, this is Biafran Exodus TV, representing the movement of the people, by the people and for the people. I am live and direct with Mazika Report, the one that I respect so much with his analysis, a great man indeed. So as you're coming in, please, if you know that what we are doing here, you like it, and you believe that what we are preaching here is the redemption truth, and you believe in what we are saying, click the like button. Subscribe if you have never subscribed, and share to all your platform so that we have a wider audience. So without wasting time, I would like to bring in my beloved brother, my mentor, Kai Report. Mazi, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, my brother. Nah, if you go with you, it's not me. Oh my goodness. Okay, welcome back, guys. We are here again to share idea with every one of us. Welcome back, and thank you for having me on program. I am very, very happy to be with you this moment. So I have to acknowledge my brother Armstrong is here. He's the first to like the video and made a comment. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for joining us this hour. And anybody gonna watch, if you're watching it now or you're gonna watch it later, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to his channel. Very, very important that you do so. As we can see, the channel is still doing well, and we hope to do more. By your effort and your support, we're gonna get there. Thank you so much.
It's all right. Thank you so much, Mazika Report. Chineke will continue to bless you and to guide you and to strengthen you. And we really, really appreciate all your good job you are doing for we Biafrans all over the world. Your analysis is penetrating deep into our marrows. And we the lovers of the freedom, really, really appreciate all your good job from the depth of my heart. So without wasting time, we the lovers of the freedom, really, without wasting time, we have a very, very interesting topic tonight we want to touch about, and it's going to be versatile. And the topic is all about the battle of good over evil. The battle of good over evil. Never else that Nana go chinti na years ago. We have been talking about the injustice being meted against our people, Igbo Biafrans, all this while. And we have been complaining for a very long time. Igbos are being marginalized. Igbos are being killed. Igbos are being fired. Right from 1960, even before 1960. And why are that? I'm many the reason why Igbo. Some people when I say that not because of the queue. Nandi Igbo men against the Fulani. And because of that queue and because of that kind of that blackmail, that propaganda against us, and we find ourselves in a very big mess. A lot of our people, millions of our people was being massacred. There was a genocide that happened, which up to today. that stand there for Ndibo, Biafrans, to speak for us. And we went for war without nothing. We fight. They live where we feeling I fight. And I don't know when they came Ndibo, came with the sins of Ndibo against these people. Up to now, they can never tell us here with the problem on the what they cause. So no what the Ndibo against this pledge when they go. A lot of people have risen up. People like Ojuku rose up to defend his own people, and he tried his own level best. At the end of the day, after 3 years of that long battle, we felt like we are conquered and we surrendered. But the dreams and the vision of Igbo Biafrans regarding our freedom was still written in the depth of our heart. And we are some of us that are speaking about it right now. We are not being born. But the spirit of our ancestors still dwells in us up to today. That's the reason why we are fighting back. And who are the good ones and who are the bad ones? And don't know pay attention for that now the only people that were actually practicing the true one Nigeria. Because I want to spread their wide. And after that war, they came and gave all the Igbos that we are left over. It's not 3 pounds, got 10 pounds, Kenya had to start life all over again. With that 3 pounds, they were able to create signs and wonders. And we still spread all over the world, and we still develop all the part of the Nigerians. For me, I believe we are the good ones. So right now, I want to discuss with my brother Kai Reports, because he's a reporter. He's an analyst. He's a great analyst. Atrom Kangura opportunity. Kamjuka, my brother Kai Reports. What can he say? Kotos when after this struggle. Kotos when after that no with the rules of the end with the good. Get the rules of the with the bad. And what you we may try and analyze the kind of experience even regarding this struggle now so far, regarding the goods and the bars in this struggle. I yield my mic.
Okay, my brother, thank you so much. This topic is quite interesting. It's just that sometimes when we decide to, if you want to talk about this kind of topic, some people may say you are preaching, you are debating, you are talking about Igbo. But that is the bottom line is that we started from somewhere. Like the problem of Igbo people did not just fall from sky. It started from somewhere. You made mention of how much they gave Igbo people to start all over again. That I think 20 pounds. They gave 20 pounds. No matter how much you have in your bank account, you can only receive 20 pounds to further ahead. The current issue that everybody is talking about, marginalization, subjugation, inhuman treatment, all these things is just that the hatred did not start just yesterday or during Buhari regime. It had been there, going, excuse me, going from one generation to another. Before 1960, okay, they have started massacring the Igbo people. Before even independence. Then after independence, after that, it continued until now. So it's not something that just starts yesterday. The issue of good people and bad people, like the good one and the bad ones, it is true that in every organization or maybe ethnicity, you must have people that are good and people that are bad. It is even in the family. But this one is beyond being good and bad. This one is ethnic cleansing, like total genocide. The hatred is alarming. Sometimes, even if normally you may say that people, someone that hates you or that you hate, you will try your best to cover some part, and I like wouldn't want it to be too obvious that na akpọrọ akpọ m asị or na akpọrọ ya asị. But our own is too obvious. Anybody, you can see it, no matter where you are watching from. You can see it, you can feel it. You know, this issue of IBB book that is trending, everybody is talking. Of course, Igbo politicians they will not disappoint. They have started, saying all manner of nonsense. I decided not to talk about it before until I saw a post of Femi Fanikayode, the Webere first barrister. He said something just to, upon all the comments, all the reaction from everybody, both the Igbo people and non-Igbo people. Everybody will have something to say about it. People that are professors, everyone have something to say. But this man decided to say his own by telling everybody, not even Biafrans, that IBB did not say that it was not Igbo group. Why is it called Igbo group? It is just because they want to give that name, use that name just to paint people bad, nothing more. Just to paint Igbo people bad, just to have a reason to hate Igbo people, just to prove that Igbos are the crime committers, like we are the aggression, that we are the one that instigate problem. We want to have problem with everybody, just to use that kind of thing to continue their mess. You understand? Now that somebody like IBB have different opinion from what they used to tell people, some of them, especially the Afonjas, they did not, they don't have any reason to do that, but they don't want to hide the hatred. So you are right. You may say that we Igbo people or Biafrans are the good people. Not that we don't have our own mistakes, but to compare what is going on now, you understand? To compare what is going on now, you understand that we are the good people because, like you likely said, Igbos are the one pushing for one Nigeria than any other ethnic group. It did not start today. Zeke did it. Zeke was the one calling for unification of North and South to become one country. Even during the time of independence and everything, nothing as we are not interested in having one country with the South, with Yoruba and Igbo. Yorubas were like, what must be must be. But Igbos, from from the side of Zeke, he was the one begging them to come together. That's not the fact. Look at where the whole thing landed us. Anyway, my brother, we are the good people. Thank you so much. I hit my mic.
And thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you so much, Mazi. And Biafrans are listening all over the world. Biafrans are listening over the world. As you can see now, when some people are John in right now. And I can see you. Okay, AZK. God bless United States of Biafra. Thank you so much. That's it. That's it. God must bless United States of Biafra. And United States of Biafra we stand. And I can see it says here, did our DPM go to Finland today? Now one ajụjụ nke anyị jụrụ kịta na mụ ama otu m ga-esi asa gị ya maybe maazị ka report nwere answer to that if I want to proceed go dị onwe m chọrọ ka m kpọrọ
Yeah.
nwanne anya na comment section na nwoke Ezike na-ajụ o buzo wee sị God bless United States of Biafra which is highly welcome. God must bless United States of Biafra and United States of Biafra we stand with both the mandate and the template. Then yawa wee jụzie ajụjụ ọ sị did our GPM go to Finland? Onwe nwere ike ịsatụ regarding that before we proceed.
Well, I saw humble lion making some prayer about her trip. So from when I did not join him on time because sometimes if I'm free, I do listen to him from background. You understand? So I'm making some prayers about that trip, but I don't know the details about about her trip to Finland. I don't know much about it, so I don't have any answer to that. David May 0309. Thank you for joining us, and you said hi, George Floyd, and P. Daddy. I think your comment is off on what you are doing. Okay, you said remember the genocide. I don't know what you mean by George Floyd and Puff Daddy. I don't understand what you mean by that. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up while we are still streaming. And Brett Steve said, okay, yes, just send emoji laughing. Maybe okay, ZK, maybe you have a better knowledge of the trip. You may put it on comment section and let us know your own take on that. So that is it. I think we don't have any other comments so far. Thank you.
It's all right. All right, thank you so much. And meanwhile, okay, ACK, I don't know about the trip so far. So now we're going to know any trip or blah. If there's any trip whatsoever, maybe our DPM have and a travel. All I wish for her is for her for safe trip and a successful trip indeed. And she's representing us above before Grakitana. It's all about serving we Biafran people. So as he's going, whatever place he's going, Chubu Kabiama will continue to protect her. For someone Kibe, and she's there as our lioness, and she's doing a great job. So the spirit of Biafra will continue to guide her and to preserve her. That's all I have to say regarding that. I say that I heard that she was invited to come to Finland today. It's all right. If it's actually invited by Finland to come, when the mic again. If actually she was invited to come to Finland by the Finnish government, at the end of the day, she will go and she will come back in peace, and it's going to bring back to us good news. You understand? Because as we are moving, we are progressing. And the Mazika report, on when him send again, what's up? You have to go some of the speech that I'm speech Trump laid it down to all these terrorist countries. You have to go a powerful speech by President Donald Trump addressing the world Muslim leaders. And I send that clip to you, and I some kind touch a little bit regarding that thing. What is very very important because you watch your name in Nigeria. You watch your name in off your mic.
I have not
Off your,
listened to the.
okay, off your mic first and come land there. I will actually cool regarding that before got your magma like Mpuchaya key play the clip from your own territory. Then can put can address that clip. So before you play that clip from your own side, you notice here in Nigeria Kita now. There's an agenda. There is an agenda by all these Janjaweed, by their fault finding fathers. You have to go to Gahawa Imani eradicate Anyanwa Wibo Biafrans from the surface of this world. I'm sorry to say it, but I need to put it the way it is. You know, Tago, there's an agenda, motive to how we man eradicate from the surface of this world. I want to educate the reason why in Ndaji, because in that when the Muslim, and educate the reason why Nandaji not man eradicate. And they watch this agenda now is being propagated by because some of this European Union, because you watch Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the Commonwealth of the European Union. Now the European Union now survive today, they develop today in their country. Oh, some of the resources is from our own land when Yotago. So and how when they use you, all these Muslim Janjaweed people are when they buy then and the buy seen as when they our resources they develop their country. And now Trump kita now to Africa kita now. He doesn't support that kind of idea. And then with some series of some politicians in the rise up in America, people like Joe Biden and Ando to her. They were just being born as a politicians. And they were the how puppet to all this European Union. And how and they use her when they intimidate all these poor countries in Africa, when they grew their resources, but Trump don't believe in that kind of agenda. Almost Trump zigara all these Muslim leaders now. Now saying that now, by allowing yourself to be used. Worship Chineke. Then when they use in the name of worship Chineke now, when you follow humanity, that now doing that, and these people have been using this people now in all these days, and they watch on Nigeria Kita now is like kind of technically it's an Islamic country, and they may as an agenda. Ma Babangida Hana come go to just propaganda for now at the end of the day. I ran into that one Nigeria because the killing now continue. So I can like go on woman see report. Yotago. Own in around Kita now. All the key play that clip. And they play the clip as the clip going on playing. Can we take us on now that clip we connect the dots in what is happening in our own place right now. Yotago, because not the very, very, very important. Can you want to know why what is going on? Because all I connecting the dot. Ndebe ga no kwana akpuchuare. Then ihe na-ebe na na-emekwa. And I got back on kitty. Anyone them the agenda, what is going on? Then we are not going to keep quiet. Yotago. So what am I trying to say? It's time for people to rise up to know what is actually going on. Mazikai, are you there? Do you see Trump? Do you still Trump? And do you still it's talking about? Do you still trust Trump after Macron visited the America? Namazi nwoke ezike. Yotago nwanne nwoke onye anyị nwa trọsụrụ yotago but na ihe anyị nwa na-eme wokịta na anyị na-connect dot yotago anyị nwa na-connect the dot. So whenever we connect the dot, anyị ma analyze the dot anyị na-connect, then bring her to our own side. Mara ma ihe a na-ekwu or to si na-eme anyị affect positively or negatively. Maazị Koi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I have to how to connect the link that you talk the link that you're talking about. I have not actually played that link that video at all. But let us. This is my first time of hearing what Trump said about it. I was not able to do that before the live stream, so forgive me. Let me get the link up. My
It's all right.
quite.
Okay, we are waiting.
So the link you said the link is all about where is the link? It's all about what Trump said, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to play it. Then our people will connect the dot.
Okay, let's see. Just a moment.
Projects to join, and
well, let me start from the beginning.
65% of its population is under the age of 30. Like all young men and women, they seek great futures to build, great national projects to join, and a place for their families to call home. But this untapped potential, this tremendous cause of optimism, is held at bay by bloodshed and terror. There can be no coexistence with this violence. There can be no tolerating it, no accepting it, no excusing it, and no ignoring it. Every time a terrorist murders an innocent person and falsely invokes the name of God, it should be an insult to every person of faith. Terrorists do not worship God, they worship death. If we do not act against this organized terror, then we know what will happen and what will be the end result. Terrorism's devastation of life continued. Societies will become engulfed by violence, and the futures of many generations will be sadly squandered. If we do not stand in uniform, then not only will we be judged by our people, not only will we be judged by history, but we will be judged by God. This is not a battle between different faiths, different sects, or different civilizations. This is a battle between barbaric criminals who seek to obliterate human life and decent people, all in the name of religion. People that want to protect life and want to protect their religion. This is a battle between good and evil. When we see the scenes of destruction in the wake of terror, we see no signs that those murdered were Jewish or Christian, Shia or Sunni. When we look upon the stains of innocent blood soaked into the ancient ground, we cannot see the faith or sect or tribe of the victims. We see only that they were whose deaths are an insult to all that is holy. But we can only overcome this evil if the forces of good are united and strong, and if everyone in this room does their fair share and fulfills their part of the burden. Terrorism has spread all across the world, but the path to peace begins right here on this ancient soil in this sacred land. America is prepared to stand with you in pursuit of shared interests and common security. But the nations of the Middle East cannot wait for American power to crush this enemy for them. The nations of the Middle East will have to decide what kind of future they want for themselves, for their country, and frankly, for their families and for their children. It's a choice between two futures, and it is a choice America cannot make for you. A better future is only possible if your nations drive out the terrorists and drive out the extremists. Drive them out. Drive them out of your places of worship. Drive them out of your communities. Drive them out of your holy land. And drive them out of this earth.
Well,
Nice.
also quite different view, to be honest with you. Anyway, you may say it's good, it's a nice one, but somehow is it has to do with politics. You understand? To me, because this is my own opinion, because I don't want to speak for everybody. My own opinion is that people that he's talking to, they are there, all right? Those world leaders from Middle East, from Arabic world, and Christian people, everybody happened to be there. But it's not as if those religious leaders or world leaders from different parts of the world that perpetrate this kind of act of Ndogbonigwe. It's not as if they don't know that this is what they're doing. In fact, the holy book or their faith is rooted with this kind of behavior. It's not something that it's not as if one group of people just form something. No, it is in their book. People that knows this religion very well. I don't want to call the name for the sake of the platform that we are using. People that know them very well understand that this is their basic faith. That's just it. Just like when you see Anglican and Catholic. A Catholic said that priests will not get married. Then Anglican said, we in as much as we have this, we share the same idea or the same faith, but we want our priests to have wives and their children. So you can see the mentality and the behavior. It's not as if one people that this is not part of the religion. All of a sudden it just fall from sky that people believe that buying people who are not Indisiana, okay, is a taboo. No, it is in the book that the buying them is actually helping the faith, the religion. So anybody coming to you pretending that no, it's not in our faith is a lie. It is in the book. So most of them that are doing that are doing it following what is in the book. But the leaders may come out pretend that no, that these are just enemies of our faith. That no, it is there, it is there. And I'm glad that someone like Trump actually know that. Just like what he said, that is their choice. And the America will not make the choice for them. Make the choice, then America will back you up. But our own is to expose these two options for you. That one option is for good, one is for bad. Bringing it down to Africa. Africa today is the way it is for two reasons. One, religious reason and political reason. Political reason has to do with the West, the United, Europeans. Because Africa, they see Africa as a farmland where they will go and cultivate and harvest the kind of crop they want. If they are lacking at the egg in the society, they go down, farm it and plant it and harvest it. If anytime they want to grow something like carrots, they will go there and plant it and harvest it for their own benefit, using also our people to farm it. Like manual labor, everything, our people are the one to do that for them. Any challenges they notice from the farmland, they have to use people that own the farm, use them against the person that they're going to challenge them. That's why you see them planting, giving you leaders that will keep on maintaining their own will. And that is a very big problem for Africa. Then religious problem in the sense that this kind of people who are in this China, you understand? And this China, those leaders from Middle East and all these things, they see Africa as a place where they can also push their agenda, and it's working. When you hear PM talk about Abuja Declaration, right? I think that was 1989. I can't remember the year that PM mentioned. But if you know, you know. You always talk about Abuja Declaration. Abuja Declaration is about what? The same religion. How can we make our religion to be so powerful in this part of the world? How can we dominate the political space of this part of the world? What are we going to do to take charge? That is from the leaders to religious leaders are the one they gather together discussing this thing how to. So how do you think they will do all those things to enforce this their declaration without using the act of terror? So they will pretend to you that no, we are not it's not about Igbo mother, that we are civil. These are just bad acts in our midst are the one committing. No, they keep on pursuing goal that require those terror to facilitate their goal, to help them to achieve that goal. Because if not, there's a video of one man, I think an Indian man, who claimed that he's a cleric. A PM shared the picture some time ago where he was praising Nigerian Air Force, that this is Nigerian Islamic Air Force. That's the way he put that, as if the country is for Islam. Do you get a point? So it's not, the problem cannot be solved by this kind of conference. Yes, maybe sometimes it may help for peace, but to eradicate it, no, it is in the book. And the only people that will actually, change their mind is someone like Trump. Someone like him. I'm not saying that Trump is our savior of freedom, because I don't believe in that. I believe that for us to be free, we need to free ourselves first before any other person to we just okay, let me join hand and help you. And how can we free ourselves? We can only free ourselves by identifying our problem, reject the problem. Not there's a difference between you know the problem and you are still dining and whining with the problem. Once you identify it, are you ready to reject it? If you reject it, maintain your ground that this is what I want, this is how I want it to be, without looking back. But if you identify the problem and you still want to manage it and not sit and not sit for your children to continue not seeing it, you will not sit to a level that you cannot even not it anymore. It will be very difficult for you to handle it. Remember, country like Turkey was a Christian country, pure Christian. Lebanon was the same Christian country. You understand? And this is just few I can remember now. But what happened today? You can't even talk about Christianity there. And how did they achieve it? By terror. You understand? They use terror to conquer. So it's all about by sword. They will come to you and that they will preach to you to join them. If you use they will introduce terror to create fear in your mind, and you don't have it by so doing you won't have choice. You will succumb immediately, and that is very very bad. And our people are trying. Some of us are, going into that direction, making it look like we are available to. We are here for a take. You can come and take us. That if not, tell me how can somebody knowing what is going on now, not about the Igbo people, but about everybody, every ethnicity in Nigeria today, are facing the same challenges. Then a man want to launch his book, and I don't know, is out of joy or out of stupidity, an Igbo man will go there to donate 500 million for that book. And this man is old, all his youthful age, he happened to be the president of the country. There is no capital project of his own that is in your region. Zero. Somebody like Obi Kobana have a lot of projects in the north, in the west. Ojo Okandu, the same. All of them have businesses outside the land. But check their political counterpart, like from other region. What do they have in your origin? Nothing. And it's not. They don't care about it. It doesn't show any. They don't show any concern. Like they're not worried. They don't ask themselves questions. The people that want to be like them are following the same step over and over again. When you ask them, our region is not developed, they will tell you, yeah, government needs to do something. But the development in other regions, at least 15 or 10% of them is from individuals from our region. They will tell you, our east is not a business area. It's quite lonely. It's quite, but you are the one making it to look like that. They push you to the wall, and you are actually telling them another direction they will not to push you into. You are helping them to make sure that you remain in the wall. These are what our people are going through, and Trump speech is good, like I said, but you yourself need to back it up. You cannot just say relax and say, bring me my pillow, let me lie down. Thank God Trump has spoken, and it will be like that. You are talking to yourself. The man have done his own. What are you going to do to validate what he said? What are you going to do? Are you going to wait and hoping that America will send, when they start buying you in your place, America will not send you troops to guide you? You are dreaming. It's not. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work, and it can never work that way. I hit my back, my brother. Thank you so much.
Mazikai, thank you so much for your analysis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Biafrans all over the world. I believe you guys are listening, and I believe every one of us are connecting the dots. And more I like Ijoku Igbo. We'll cover this thing because in a very sensitive matter. In a very, very, very deep statement. And that's what kind of we pay very big attention. Maziko Akawago this thing according to his own understanding. Knowing fully well that now in Trump on Akawadia now omene ka anyị wee na-aghọta that na ndị asị na ha nwawo ndị isi ala then ha nwawo bịa were na ha na-eme isi ala geenụ ntị ọfụma nwa ebe mụ na-ehead towards to ha nwa wee sị na ha nwawo ndị isi ala wee na-egbu innocent people in the name of na ha nwa na worship Chineke nna ha. Ya bụ wee na-akọwa na ihe ha nwa na-eme ọwụrụkwa Chineke nna ka ha na worship, na ihe ha nwa na-eme ha nwa na worship ndị ha gburu egbu, that is ọnwụ ka ha na worship. Anya m njimasị ka m nwere okwu Igbo maka community, maka YouTube community this thing guideline. Na ihe ha na worship ọnwụ ndị mmadụ ha gburu egbu, the more ha na-egbu ndị mmadụ ka nwa ha na-enweta power, ka nwa ha ji nwee power na-eme increase na ihe ọjọọ ha nwa na-eme. Adị ha nwa na-asị na ha na-eme ya in the name of na ha na-ekpere Chukwu, na ọ wụ ezigbote ashị, na ọ wụ ezigbote ashị. Then anyị bubatazie na be anyị na ndị anyị na-abụ sị na ha nwanwụ ndị Naijiria. Ndị Naijiria ife a na-ekwu okwu ha kịta na ha jikwa the same method ahụ wee na-egbu anyị nwanwụ Igbo Biafrans, wee na-egbu anyị. Ịbata kịta na ha batago na be anyị, ịbata na Ebonyi steeti kịta na the same religion na kịta na ka bubatakwara na be anyị, bubata ya na Owerri, bubata ya n'Imo steeti, bubata ya na Ebonyi steeti, bubata ya na other steeti, one way or the other, na-sponsor kwa ya, na-akwụ millions of dollars, na-esendịkwa ha to Mecca in the name of na nwanne ka ha wee mee anyị were ego na-egoro mkpụrụ obi anyị. Ka edirizi nwa ya ji wee na-eme ya ihe niile awụkwa in the name of na ha na-ekpere Chukwu nna ha wee na-egbu anyị nwa. And the reason why ji na-egbukwa anyị nwa awụ ka m lidukwu nu the reason why ji wee na-egbukwa anyị nwa awụkwa ọkwa maka ka ha wee lee ya hand in our resources, continue na-elekwa hand in our resources. Then at the end of the day, resources anyị aka ejikwa na-ebubakwa na obodo ndị ọcha, na-develop obodo ndị ọcha. Anyị nwa na-agbafusizi agbafusi. Most of us kịta na-anọcha na we anyị most of us na-abụzi lost generation. Ihe awụkwa the reason why anyị ji wee na-egbukwa anyị in the name of that religion ahụ. Then anyị nwa na-akọwatara ụnụ all these things a na-akọwatara ihe dịka sị ka ya amaghị anyị nwa na-akọ, because ọkwa awareness ka anyị na-ekreti kwa here, ọkwa awareness ka anyị na-ekreti. Then ọ wee mee anyị ka anyị wee ghọta that na most of them after ndị ha kreti chakwara cross na ndị ekpokporo isi ala kreti chakwara cross among themselves. Then ha nwa na-emekwa hope, na-enwe hope kwa ka America bịa nyere ha aka bịa bụ fight wakwa ndị terrorism a. Also that America cannot even do all those things for them, but ọ bụrụ na ha gbakọta ha aka ọnụ within themselves, decide ihe ha chọrọ for their people, an ability to decide for what you want for your people, it is what is going to bring your solution. Achọrọ m ka m bubatazie na our own territory. Anyị nwa ụmụ Biafra, an ability for anyị ụmụ Biafra decide ihe anyị nwa na-achọ for us to defend our people, that will determine our victory. Then now, remember my topic. This is a battle of good over evil. Now, even aside of territory of Nigeria, when the evil ones, they are terrorizing us in the name of religion. Can we mind? Can we powishala? Can we grow our resources? Then I want to fight to one that is not possible now how I can take over our land. Then I want to fight to one that they cannot take over our land within ourselves. I want to fight to go why. And we could have bad ones among us, and we could have the evil ones among us. Not fight to this Biafra. They are among us. Now, I don't know if I'm making sense here. I don't know whether you people are connecting the dots. You're not connecting the dots here.
Very well. Right on. Very well.
When I told Kinyere Maka, I told me the emotional. I told Kinyere Maka, Ki butu with your own style. I'm like my style, because level na gakita na. Yotago level ga gakita na. I'm going to get too rugged. I told me, you be otrebem na gakita na. I told Kinyere Maka by the area of Biafra. I yield my mic.
My brother, thank you so much. One thing didn't have about that now. Our people, some of us know our problem. You understand? Some of us, not everybody, know the problem. But some of us actually want our private, like if I get with it, we want, because that's why man kind of said that if an average man always want to use everything for, like, see everything as a business. You see everything is transaction. Ima Chineke emekọ ndị ba ya ka efu ebe ife a na-aga na ife ntaramahụhụ so na this thing na-aga kịta na ọ bụrụ na ịgewa ife otu aka dịkwa n'iche. Nke a bụrụ na a na-akwụrụ gị aka n'ụzọ na nsogbu dị ya bịa na-achụ oke. ekwuche asị gị mmegodi a na-ekwu ọ dịka dasị na gị kọlife na wegoro ndidi ndị Igbo si na eburu ozu ọzọ dịka egwu konko. You are seeing what is going on in the other part. Must you wait until it happens to your own family before you realize that this is the best thing to do? This is a way forward. Onye ma ife ị suppose iji n'ife mmele onye ọzọ wee mara ife mana ịgbati nkịtị. The agenda, and let me be honest, our own is different from from what is going like or Arabic word or what happened in Tokyo. Without even Isiana, without even in this and nature how dominate Fulani on their own, like their own behavior, their own culture, is to grab land. Like if you remove religion from Fulani today, like it's not as if it's a religious war. Their own, what they're known for, their own custom, their own tradition. Bo anamad kai grab anamad. All the fanan.
I swear.
Osman dan Fodio, battle in the north, right? Conquer in the north. By what method? Na king ndị Hausa oge ochie ahụ oge gboo ahụ pụtara na no not the corrupt no place no dịghọ na aka ya akwụrụ ọtọ no na-awọli ka elu na aka ndị isi ojii okay give ya aka aka na ha na-introduce their religion now because some people believe that it's Arabic word that brought Muslim in Nigeria, but we according to history, Fulani already have that Islam, okay, and their nomadic life, way of life, coming to Nigeria. Ask yourself, they came to Nigeria to do what? Those days, enough land, everybody, and I want to know Okana. It's not as if they're having communal problem in their own region. No, their own culture and their own belief with that religion, Islam as a religion, is to move everywhere to take land, to expand. You understand? And they're known for war from time immemorial. It's not something that just start now. So this is their own behavior. Then add it with that faith. It and a faith. Mazili na ha also finish the kafaganonia. These two things, they have it. Isiana and their own lifestyle. Then, in the east, in the southern part, we focus where remain in the Hausa. We don't know on the fan on here. Look at my tata. Hausa people are still stranded. They don't even know. The only thing that remains for them is their language. The only thing. If you doubt me, after this broadcast, go to Google, search Hausa traditional marriage, search Fulani traditional marriage. You will see the same thing. You will see the same thing, the same custom. You can't even differentiate. That is evidence of conquest. Like if you are being conquered, what you are known for will disappear. That thing is in Maragi, it will disappear. They will now, what will be seen is, because once you search it, you will see Fulani people who carrying their basin. You know, you Google, you go and ask Google. Just once you search it, click on image, because in Google you see all image and other things. Click on image so that I'm not saying you should go and read it up. Use your eyes to see the picture. Then you understand what it means to be a conquered people. Now, what makes you think that we are different from the Hausa, that they're not gonna conquer you? What do you think what makes you different? What is that thing that giving you assurance that no, it can only happen to the Hausa, it can't happen to me? In olden days, history have it that Hausa people they are the, if I na bon can also buy like in an Igbo, saying can also iji usu we mma egbe. Those days, Hausa people are good at it. They are not just non-entity. What makes them to look like they are now is because they are people who cannot offer. Do you understand? Fulani cannot produce anything. That's not the fact. But Hausa in the olden days have their own way of life, they can produce something, they can offer something, they can, you know that kind of thing. They have something to offer. Unlike unlike a Fulani. Fulani is just to move cattle from place to place and look for who to take their land. They don't go to school. They don't even care about it. Then they now have they added it with Isiana. Imagine if opposite now. He gets that kind of way get all of that. So our people need to wake up to do the needful by identifying the problem and reject the problem. Otherwise, I want to connect. You understand? I hate my mic, my brother. Thank you.
Well, when the Mazi, thank you so much. You have to go. Ima, the reason why you went to water this thing this way, our people will matter that now. True. Agwo on Akreka. These people have risen up as an evil identity to remove us, and they are progressing. And then we're going to identify as a group. Sorry, eradicate. Or when I am aware of this plan, no, I want Mazin and the Carlo expose these people to the limit. We're going that now when they are coming, and all his prophecies have come to pass. Then he stood his ground. Yahweh for more ESN to defend our people. Then the same our people, Ndana fight for. But for plan against this the same man, got betray. Those are not there for no now. Then another person now rise up again, which is Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa now carry the bottle. Move the battle. We in the Nigeria egu. We ye egu to the extent that na one also was the honor. Okwa the same our people akwa. Ndị nọkwa on the good side there fan kwa among us kwa. Ha sikwa na aso. Ka nana kwa ego to betray the same man akwa na. Those kwa if honor down on email. Then the same if na progress kwa. Because ha no on a mandate, ha no on a vision. But in the time when I lulu that na one onye gburu nwanne ya awuru odogwu. Ọtadike ka egbuo, ọtadike ka egbuo. Mgbe ihe dike ga-eme, a ga-afụsi dike ahụ. What are we trying to say? Ndị be anyị kịta na anọzi at the verge of destruction. And all na have been gbakọta ọnụ kịta na together now, discovering that na this evil na emega anyị overwhelm. Ha nwa gbaga anyị okirikiri already. Instead of anyị maybe gbakọta ọkụ ọnụ, si that nwanne. We will not allow what happened before to happen again in the time of Ojukwu. We will not allow this sabotage that is increasing day by day in the time of Ojukwu to increase again in our own time. This is the hard time anyone now that rise up to discover those that are good ones among us and to discover those that are bad ones among us and to separate them among our midst. And how are we going to know? We're going to know this by the fruit and they produce. Okay, for when they join this struggle now, when they watch us some programs now. Igana the camp of Ogen Krekita now, because this is our latest enemy in our midst. Igana the camp of Ogen Krena. That to their program. Listen to what they are talking about. And when anything not they take you home. And I'm watching some of your program now. Being analyze. I they watch you play some of the statement of Ogen Kre, the statement of Bam 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 and the rest of them. They got there when anything important and accord there. Or when anything did progressive that you take away from them. They are no more analyzing this evil Fulani is coming to kill us. And because I condemn Nigeria. And I can't na their program now. Yana kako na their program now. Dotongoze Rebeze in the morning. Gotongoba Rebeze in the afternoon. Adado Rama in the afternoon. Adado Rama in the evening. They are blackmailing, castigating their own fellow citizen of Biafra. And in the Hana castigate kita now, they are not even talking about the evils of the Southeast governors. The Nigerian government they use as the evil ones. When they are no more talking about it again. Yotago, these are the one of our enemies among us, who were the evil ones among us. In our own part, we are not even talking about in the Nigerian part of it. Now, kita na here go. You watch Akita no could over. After the kidnapping of Mazin and the Galo, Biafran restoration did not stop. Biafran restoration still moves on. After the arrest of Samenepa, a feeling of Okogado, it did not stop. Okukadruku over. Dotongozo Rebeze step quite in. They did not stop. Then at the end of the day, the Biafran government now have risen up. Emoko declaration. Then Abianweze mandate, Abianweze certificate. Let us now go all over the world. Kitana European Union kitana na ba kiti kiti kata kata. Nigeria kitana na ba kiti kiti kata kata. Hanama na Biafra go nwe. What did they do? What did they do? The evil ones. So I'm talking about the evil ones. Yamre kitana hagaga raise up IBB. IBB na game kitana nkechi. As an old president Tigoro Nigeria. Yaga gada ndị Yoruba, gada ma Tinubu, gada ma kpọcha ma good luck Jonathan, kpọcha ma vice president ma Gboti, kpọọ ha na meeting in the name of not na-eme exposition ọ na-eme kịta na awụ na aka ya dị ndị onye ose wee tipịa Abiola ịghọtago under in the name of na ọwụzi ezigbote mmadụ that na ọhụrụ ndị Igbo ndị mere kupu ha ife a na-eme before ọ gịnị ka na-eme ihe ahụ mind game ka anyị report achọm ka ebe ebe m si abịa kịta na no mind game ka ha na-achị play kịta na so for us ka ndị anyị nwawụzi ndị Igbo na-ekpuku Biafra nwegodiri isi enwe kịta na ka anyị forgetizi our mandate ka anyị nwa na-asị that na ndị echegharịgo na ha recognize go ihe ọjọọ emere anyị na anyị ka anyị wee alachịba back in one Nigeria before na anyị na-eme na ha prezentara anyị Peter Obi 2027 ihe ahụ ihe anya ebe a ka ha na-aga kịta na these are the evil ones. Now, this is the battle of the good over the evil. Now, Kitana, what am I trying to say? We are not going to pay attention of these evil ones. We are not going to pay attention. We must remain in this our mandate under Biafran government because we are moving. We want to lay hold on our resources. And all resources are and if we don't rise up today now, continue to name how find name, can we this restoration now? One by one. I hid my mic for now because someone else natural can play reggae. I send the groom and what's up. You got for one interview, one person minute there now. You got connect to quad dot. I'm gonna get play here now because we also try to add regarding this thing before get play here.
Alright, to be honest with you, there's a way I do react to some of this problem of our people. Even not like I now react on. If this kind of topic now, it is good, but our people, some of us, we don't need this kind of exposition. Why? Because like they want to see something before they believe. If we keep on dwelling on this issue, some of us they will feel, repeat over and over again. But they failed to know that you have to identify the problem. Before. You have to identify the problem for you now to know how to solve it. And after identifying the problem, then learn how to distance yourself from that problem. But if you're unable to identify it, you'll be unable to distance yourself from the problem. And if you're able to identify it and you fail to distance yourself, it is as good as you are unable to identify it. These two things work hand in hand. Everything I know here, but in summary, Iowa, Ikawa, wee mata na nsogbu dị na ife ị ga-eme na ị ga-esu eme ya. You cannot avoid iwe ndị kwe na ndị kwe in our midst, in our water. A ga-ewenata ya ife dị ụta, a ga-ewu ya, and eweri ahụ, some people will still pretend that they don't understand it. Oh, because nobody like saga so much. Our people love saga. I'm not understanding.
Eziokwu n'ime na ọwụ na saga ka anyị na-agba ebe a kịta na ndị mmadụ eju ebe a ọwụ na na-aka akọ saga kịta now fighting one another here now ga-efe onye ndị mmadụ eju but nwanne awụ m onye saga and I don't care. I don't even care about whether my ndị mmadụ juru or ndị mmadụ ejuru. My own what I've been led in my spirit ka m na like ishi anyị ma ha mata ntụli ha ga-amata ya echi because ọ na-agụ ntị na ahịa echugo
ife njikwute okwu abụọ na ntị ga-anụ ife abụrụ m ọlaka okpu ata ị na-aghọta ntị ga anụ problem ma like okwu aka ife anyị na-ekwu okwu ya bụ okwu ga-abara gị uru because all ife mmụta ka ị ga-amụgosi ụmụaka gị your children may not have time to be on social media like you but if you are training your child everything ịmụta na ka ị ga-pass to your children you may not even know when you are passing that but all these minor instructions will go a long way to help. Anyway, let me play the video that you sent.
We're senseless. The master just said that the killings in the camp were senseless. Army officers of Igbo origin were killed in Abeokuta, in Ikeja, 3 of them in the north, and northerners and military officers then went to town, and Igbos were targeted. That was what we saw in Kaduna. Igbo men and women were killed, even children. That's what you call the problem. And because of the problem, it was war. Yes. In 1967, you joined the Nigerian army. Yes. After you have witnessed the problem. Yes. You joined the Nigerian army during wartime. Yes. When did you realize that it was a problem? Was it before you joined the army? Or after you have left? I saw everything. I was a living witness. Then after the war, I decided to write that. Why did you join the army? To fight Biafra? To keep Nigeria one. That was the slogan. There was no any other slogan to keep Nigeria one. So by the time you were joining the army, you believed that the Igbo nation was wrong. Anyway, but later on I discovered that they were not wrong. You know, I was in the trench for 20 months.
This one shocked me.
Yeah. The Igbo nation was wrong. Anyway, but later on I discovered that they were not wrong. You know, I was in the trench for 20 months, fighting day and night. 20 months without being posted to the rear. Or transferred from the trench until the end of the war. And I saw how the Biafrans were determined with zeal to fight us. They were fighting for survival. Even it came to the point in 1969 when a lot of soldiers realized that the war was fruitless. It's not the war that only the ordinary people were killed in the war front, and those who caused the war were not affected. People started to inflict themselves with injury to be taken to the rear, until Obasanjo came to save the situation and ended the war. If not, and I believe I stated in my book there, Biafra surrender. It was not much of our firepower or anything. It was hunger. Because when we blocked the Cameroon border through road Calabar, and we blocked Port Harcourt through air, Biafra was not having any access to outside world through air, through water, through land. So they were in a desperate situation by then, and they were affected by hunger. I think that factor alone affected the people, the Biafran soldiers on the battlefield.
Wow. Wow. This one,
I want you to analyze it.
that's to be honest, there's not to analyze here. To be honest with you. There's not to analyze here. All couple folk the same thing. My goodness. I love the part where he said that it's not by firepower. I love that part. That is it's all about hunger. Even until this day, okay, people like this man and people that have clear conscience, like people that have sense of reason, that are not Biafra, they are still a kind of somehow. I don't want to use the word panic because the first one you did not win. You did not win. And that is why they're doing everything. All this subjugation, marginalization is for them not to give you because they're afraid of what happened to repeat again. They're afraid of what happened, and they know that the way they won the war is war crime. That's a war crime. Are they proud of it? That's why they don't talk about it often. That grievances that they did not submit by firepower is one of the things that all of them, like Femi Fani have this element of hate on the people. And this attack and or hatred or what is going on now is just to make sure that when, for example, if when we were growing up in primary school those days, I remember when if somebody if you fight your own maybe your fellow student na primary school like that we got like that if na know ya carry go take it tuka right o teacher gị ahụ ịfụzi ebe ọ na-anọ ọgụ again and somebody is beating that person that beat you already. If you can echegbu, in fact the best thing ị ga like ifụ bụ ebe a na-eti onye ahụ tigoro gị ife na na-akwụ ya ife already, you will feel happy. All ife na na-eme, they already know that you did not succumb by firepower. They are aware that if you allow this guy again, this people again, who knows what they're going to do. Imagine what they did then and what they could do now. It is not easy. Musa testified it a few months ago. Even without nothing. Now, the best way to attack and to stop Igbo people, like I said at the beginning, use them against themselves. Use them against them. Use them. And as they're using you against yourself, you keep on, buying to the idea of, we cannot do anything. We are handicapped. We are nobody. You are doing yourself.
Only.
That is why if you see somebody who claim they are millionaire or billionaire, billionaire now nothing. It's just billionaire is people that make money, to be honest. Now, so if you are a billionaire and your job, your first primary, assignment is to get more involved in the government, and getting involved to the government is about you playing the bidding, the work of Fulani. Keep on doing that while your people will be the one going down for that. All right. Somebody asked a question in the question and answer session that CS had a few days ago. He said, what is it that you will gain? What is it that you are gaining now in Nigeria that you cannot gain in Biafra? And what is it that you will lose when Biafra come that you are not losing now in Nigeria?
See?
You understand the question?
Understand.
That question, if you answer this question, a man in a brain get the number.
Exactly.
I leave it there, my brother.
Now, thank you so much for your analysis. Yotago. Ilan Yanketa, I get from this video. I get from this video, we smile now. Remember that God is actually at work. Yotago. The evil ones, they actually came to come and finish us. They actually came to come and destroy us. They actually coming to come and take over everything that belongs to us. Without knowing that now only only for war we destroy I, because we are just like a seed. You have to go. We are just like a seed. And I am with the children of light. And I am a woman ife. And we have game no war, we destroy ife no war. Watch at the confession now. One year no naketa now. Most of our people are at the time and the 69 on email now. You watch at the time and the 69 on email kita now. The time of the season on email kita now, the time of confession. One no could the over. Hana I need that confess we go. IBB put robot abia confession care. Otago. Onye nke a pụtakwa now. Also that na I fought against Biafra, but I later realized that I was wrong. Yotago. When I got a few times I na-emechi obere exposition na-eme this message of redemption na-agba this war ga. Nwa na mụ ha na-agba saga now. Awụ bụ onye saga. Enwe m time ọnwụ na onwe ndị Biafrans na-eme expect na mgbe ọbụdị m onye na-enwe chance mgbe niile. Mgbe ọbụla m nwere opportunity ibe izi ozi ọma nwanne. Ana m ezi ozi ọma bịara being laid inside my heart. May release it there. And them na ọ ga-anọdị as a stigma. Ọ ga-anọdị as a stigma and under aka ebe. Yotago. And when me keep abaketa na baba my microphone and look for followers na nwanne ka onye ọbụla bapụta mgbajide mmadụ ibe ma abịa dosa ya ya ọrụ my follow Biafra. Ana m akọ dị aka ya na akọ ya na ndị ọjọọ bịara ka ha bịa tipi anyị ka bịa nara anyị ala anyị ka bịa nara anyị wa resources anya. Then anyị nwa na-ajụzi, where do we belong? Where do we belong? Where do I belong? I belong to my Biafran government. And what is the purpose and the plan of my Biafran government? The purpose and the plan of my Biafran government is for restoration. The purpose and the plan of Mazen Nani Carlos was for restoration. The purpose and the plan of PM Saminepa was for restoration. And the purpose of this Biafran government now for restoration. How many of us belong to this government? And how many of us belong to this government? We belong to this government here. And don't when they about this Biafran government, no, man. Inside their heart, they are evil. You have to go. One has to join. According to the evils of the Nigerian zoo. When they won the Nigerian zoo fighter against us, can have eliminating an amazing confession now. Ọkụ na-agba ha n'ahụ nwanne ji. Ọkụ na-agba ha n'ahụ. Ọkụ agbago ha n'ahụ na nwanne ha pụtawago. Wee na-asị na ndị Igbo a na-ekwu okwu ha na-egbu sense. Ọpụrụ ihe niile ha mechara ka wetipịa na these people refuse to die. These people refuse to be finished. Ha niile na-confess ihe ọjọọ ha mere against ndị Igbo. And why are they confessing? They are looking for mercy. They are looking for forgiveness. Because the word that will go hand at na nwanne, ndị ahụ na fight against now. When was anything ọbụla ha nweziri against them? Ka report they feed me. The word are telling them now one and down on a fight against now one onwezi ọzọ for ọnụ unu ga-hapụ ndị aka ha lawa na ndị agbaliana. And where's any other choice get na how I seek is this side reconciliation. Most of them get na open confession. Even lekwanya now, mark my word today. Okay, for now within us in this Biafran struggle, all this in those all this in the sabua kitan, all this in the sabotage, Mandogen Krama, go to my IPOB Nigeria. One, all of them will begin to confess one of these days. And one day was the only other choice. Because the time will go for that redemption now. I am Uzoman Juwebia today. I want my connecting of my dots. Battle of good over evil. One if good go. Good we are little low. We are little, but today all continue in our home. Mazan Kalogana that now one. If not the people that are also that time is going to come. If I need kidnap ya, also here a lot of us are going to be bought over. A lot of things are going to be happening. But then that Chineke created for the restoration of this Biafra, that they're going to manifest. And then Bob Landa manifest. What's number one? They're unbribable. Number two, they're unshakable. No, we obligate no wagi bring her down. We obligate no wagi me had the mentally tough. Mentally got the very, very, very tough. And we obligate no wagi deceive her. My question now to you, Kai report, since you were joined on this struggle, because he's in a way a freedom fighter. But technically you're a freedom fighter. Since you were a man, listen and listen, and when the person deceive God this why. Have you been deceived?
Deceived in terms of what?
My all these manipulations in this struggle. I wonder your analysis of even the insight in Amanda na-ekwu eziokwu in Amanda na-atụ asị. Ọ bụ eziokwu ka ọ bụ asị? Even when they call, even when some of them try to call you to try to convince you to belong on their own side. Conscious again, I work and one these people doesn't belong to their own side. You back on a program, they may analyze in a way that never have belong. Always look at. But do you know that no one day name this blogger in a Mekakitana, name in a public cobbler crew. You ought to go, hey, so some of them are being bribed. But when they're on a phone, I call now, say, one, but you go to mic again, oh, yeah, the thing they make. Imagine when they are on a phone, kita na say na one, please, I want you to come and join us to fight over these people. Now one, now this people now how we for in the name of Rana fighting the Tongozo Rebeze. Knowing fully well that this government only her job will be due to nobody Hana fight against this government. These people are one. If you had to go deceive, had to go the red because of their stomach infrastructure, because of their selfish interest, and not that one of our enemies signing when at this struggle. But we refuse to be deceived. We refuse to be derailed because I am at the truth. You feel me?
Okay, it's equal now my boy freedom fighter. Man, technically I'm a freedom fighter. My brother, I'm not a freedom fighter. I will tell you why. I'm not a freedom fighter. To be a freedom fighter requires a lot. Can't you argue? Chamaka is a freedom fighter.
One on your way freedom fighter. On your way stomach infrastructure.
Actually, Vision 554 is he a freedom fighter?
On your way freedom fighter. Always deceiver.
A freedom fighter. If you go
But to go and claim get you after Kamba be better. Go and you that is not claiming that they are not a freedom fighter. Is actually a true freedom fighter. Those they are claiming they are freedom fighters where they're out of the freedom fighting. You feel me?
I can't go again and you depend what I'm a freedom fighter about that now. Oh, if I'm a freedom fighter. In a water. Oh, if I'm a freedom fighter. One about that now. Ige road map. Ige road map. Iga the it's not about issue of consistency. Oh, when the consistency in a wrongdoing, like na sabotage. Consistency na sabotage. Like ịkpa aka in the morning ha sabotage gị ịkpa aka in the morning ha etipie gị ịbịa in the evening ha ga-etipie gị well consistency in a negative way. So but a true freedom fighter, my brother, the more each time of it add more threat ka ọ na-adị more brutal.
That's who you are. That's who you are.
Each time Paul move to yourself. Each time ọbụla ị bịara ị na-atụ ya challenge ọkwa aga ka o dosa gị ebe ị ga-anọ. Ị na-aghọta the point. Each time ọbụla ị bịara ị na-etret ndụ ya ọ gwa gị na ndụ ya na-ekwu sef na ọ bụrụ na ị ga-ewere ya gị jide ya mana ife anyị na-achọ na ya ga-eweta ya and isikwu ọwụ too much gịwa na oge atinye ndụ nke gịwa ma ọ ka na-aga n'ihu. You know what the point? Then you want to one more kita naturally confuse with the facts and figure. Nibo in a analysis in a menka. Who put the same information maka goa. Nke bụ na onye na-eche ya ọbụla agba aka mgbe tụfịa akwa. You got to go the point. So a freedom fighter, he threatened you and maka prison na ọ ga-aga prison na ọ ga-hand go touch you. Amụkọ ga na-amụ gị. Before you ga na-ekwucha yourself, go and ekwu ya hand a touch gị gowa. You know why? Because now you are the truthful, you are the sincere, all determine if I want. You want to and people that are even Shamaka yourself, Abu Homasekata no a freedom fighter. He's not even in any freedom. Like ndị abụndị ọ ga-abụ inereche agwa fire sa otu asa akpa agwa otu oge anyị na oya na ọ na-eme ihe freedom a bụ na ọ na ebe a kịta Chineke just keep ya ebe a dosi ebe a to save life ọ kara ibupụ na village. You know what?
Well, go to your comment section.
Okay, Zigekai report is faithful man, but not a freedom fighter. The Biafran spirits go catch you one day. Zigekai report they run like Jonah. in the Bible, but the spirit guy, I don't understand. I don't understand you. No, my brother, even back in Ambu freedom fighter man in Natolo Gashi now. In our man Natolo Gashi. Because all if I name it, the only freedom fight they were Keta. Eh? If Mas Namorican PM and COS. But CS is not yet to the level, but she's getting there. Ndị abụọ ndị bụ that na oge gọọmenti bidoro ji wee kwuo maka gụwa ndị ahụ ji your freedom when they started talking about you and they can't sleep properly without thinking on how to catch you. Ọ ga keep freedom fighter. You know what? Okay.
Mazikai report. Onwe dị different from you now. From under Ekpora freedom fighter now, from you. Onwe dị different from you now, gonna Mazi. Onwe that spirit now control Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is it not the same spirit that is controlling you?
Ah, my brother work at the same level there. Level
One
there.
I'm telling now, even though I know, I feel you. Ima Iga, you watch Kelena TV. Kelena TV sige, obviously that I'm not a freedom fighter. You have to go. Now a blogger. Now a distant. One ndị Chineke ndị akpọrọ oku na-agba ọsọ na dị oku akpọrọ ha. Then when ndị na-akpọ ha oku na-eji aka ha dekele na akpọrọ ha oku. I know that is what is happening here. You have to go my point. One ihe m na-agwa gị reality, ana m atụrụ gị asị. Anụgo m nọkịta nwe m ike nọkịta ha ịwa gị. Ana m ekwu okwu based on from the spiritual realm. You have to go. One only many are called, but few are choosing. It took me, but you go the mic again. One, it took me a long time. I've been watching you for a very long time. I've been watching you for a very long time. I've been watching Mazen and Carlo. It took me a long time for me to trust Mazen and Carlo. This is my first time of telling you this. It took me a very long time to trust Mazen and Carlo. You have to go. But it took me a very small time for me to trust Samanepa. Because even they say reading mad from this spirit mad. Even though we are not perfect. You have to go, even though we are perfect. But your work can tell. Your work can tell. Your fruit can tell. Onye ọbụla truthful, you can hardly deceive that person. Yam na agwa gị wụ eziokwu. Onye ọbụla ifu nwere conscience, ihe ọbụla ifu ọ na-eme, onye ọbụla ifu nwere conscience, onye ọbụla conscience ya na-arụ ọrụ, you can hardly deceive that person. And even with that conscience, you watch out Makelena TV and all these kind, a lot of them mention them. When in the this table, my go 247 and my go to my daughter Ngozo Rabeza, my PM. So, or anything the spirit in them operating them, the same spirit that is operating in you. That's why you need connected. And for you to be connected in what they are doing, that what makes you a true freedom fighter. I yield my mic.
Coming from you. Coming from you, lion himself. Coming from you, fearless human being. Oh my goodness. Go and Google. Nke gosiri ebe ahụ asị na ndị Igbo na-ekwu asị na oyibo mmanya ada n'isisi ya. Iburu nkwọcha n'isi ịmanụ n'isisi mmanya. Go coming from you. Somebody na iwe na-adịghị n'ahụ na mmadụ kọọ eri akụkọ maka Biafra. Iwe na ọ bụ na ife ebe ị na-aba mba ma iwe na-ewe gị maka na ife mmadụ kọgheri. Onye nọgụso ga-achọ ọkụ ọ bụrụ na o webetiri nọsọ ya ga-were ya ga-asowe because ị ga-ejechapụ mmadụ isi.
Well, if you're gonna not be DOS the DPM the other day, programmer say, is that if I were DPM, I would have washed my hand off. If I nobody because now when you go and go bury there as a true freedom fighter, these people doesn't deserve what they are doing for them. Because even they sacrifice on and they pay you to save this kind of people, and these people are not appreciating it.
Somebody from US. When I want that na we ya na water the ifanku ku ya na we everyday. No bụ na serious. Onye kwuru okwu a bụ an insider. An insider if oya bụ onye kwuru okwu a. And if you go ya bụ gịnị, ị ma na some people out that statement. Inecha ya ndị people that now I'm not talking about Chiamaka Jere and Sanaparawa. I'm used to I am already used to their madness. I'm talking about ndị iche na ha ga na ha kụrụ ife na ife a na-egwu, like people that should understand better. People that are supposed to know, people that are insider, not like us that are from outside. They know in and out. But as an acquaintance, and I was at the point.
Onye nzama, ndị nzama nwere ike ịpịa n'ụdị nọmba anyị pịara. Ndị nzama na this struggle a aga apịa n'ụdị nọmba anyị pịara. Then ndị ha na-feel that na nwanne ha nwere selfish interest. None of this struggle can never make that kind of statement that you make. It takes an integrity man. It takes the person that understands the situation and the freedom one are fighting for to make that simple, because these people they don't deserve it. And the man and Kaluku Korea, you watch a man and Kalukuria. Also that if but you go to Mike again.
Sorry.
Mazen and Kaluku that now if not for say God called me for this thing, I would have left you people. Because they look go around. No way any person in Afro. If not for God called him, this kind of thing, I would have left you people. Master Kalu said it. And go on, technically, you said the same thing. Because if you go be away, the sabotage, this is not the sabotage that they go too much. One, if you're not a freedom fighter, you will not go drop that kind of statement. You not go drop that kind of statement. I'm being drop prayer if they wait. Mbe drop Quran kikuru makadado ramma. You see that now one ibaba way now somebody feel that now actually that is a freedom fighter because he saw as a freedom fighter. Give make a move or make it. Give your way advice. The advice didn't work. Give your fuse bona gazi. Give putagisi na one apple na one apple na track you. Look when one form wakona group here. Or like under 2 days. The same statement you make may happen. If you're not a freedom fighter without that spirit, how can you make that kind of statement? But you are claiming that you're not a freedom fighter.
No,
Then they claim the freedom fighter. Who doesn't name SCC up? I connect all the dots.
That comment is not about being a freedom fighter or not, but being realistic. Being realistic. Freedom fighter, like I said, abho by mouth, or if he may, if he may, if he may not have your heart, if he may, your brain, I have if he may, or by church. So if does not mean I'm a freedom fighter. Why I keep on maintaining that I'm not a freedom fighter is because I cannot make any decision. You're in water. I don't have the mandate to push here for anything. People are already there doing it. But the Namoso even new Namana it does not mean I'm a freedom fighter. I may decide tomorrow that I will not broadcast. In my bracket, I take it and I'm KVR.
Get my own back again. As I'm speaking down, I'm more this goes your match in a can more. Yeah, Tagonobi say we are not only talking to Biafrans all over the world, we are also talking to ourselves, and they are listening. Yotago. Emana in the analysis again. Now for now, a lot of millions of people na delay. Come on, Febo Hanaga, with analysis again. Now challenge their man as a shepherd in the right direction. Don't you know that you are fighting for their souls? Don't you know that you are fighting? Don't you know it is a fighting? You might not fighting they are. You might not captain they are.
Hey man, if I now consider as a freedom fighter, Monday face so freedom.
You are not getting it because you want to make a mistake. You don't know who you are. I'm telling you who you are. Gente, one gente. I'm telling you who you are. I'm telling you who you are. And that's what that mindset yeah. So that kid more equipped, kid more increased because iron sharpened iron. Iron sharpened iron. You to go. Iron sharpened iron. With your voice, with your mouth to go, directing people in the right direction. It is fighting, all fighting go. Because when they hear your voice, for that now one the devil is want to take over their soul. gị wa na-agwa ha na nwanne ndị awụ ndị arụ ala, ndị awụ ndị ọma, na ya unu na-eme na ebe anyị na-aga na ụzọ adọrọ ya lekwebe ịmakụ saving the soul of that person ahụ all fighting nke ọwụ, but you no go know. We can talk now.
Ị ga-ajụ ife o ji abụrụ ife ikwu na one. Kedu ọkwa freedom fighter ka ị kpọrọ ya? Kedu ka eji the freedom? Who is holding the freedom?
All of us.
Onye ji freedom gị?
Onye ji ya? The evil one is holding our freedom.
Am I fighting the evil one?
Exactly.
No, I'm not. If again, can one again? Create awareness. Came matter that does not mean that I'm not fighting. We are holding the freedom. Ndị na-fight the freedom bụ ndị na-agwa international community okwu, ndị a na-submit document, ndị a nọ na buy na-ebu catapult. Ọ hapụrụ na fight ya. Nke a ịwa bụ create the awareness. You know what the point? Nke a bụ create the awareness. Ime gị ka ị mata na n'ebe ikwu abụrụ ebe supposed ịkwụ. Ịma na ha mistake anyị nebe anyị na-emewe. Ị na-ekwu okwu na mmadụ na-ege gị does not mean that you are leading. You have that mistake anyị na-emewe. To be honest, the joke apart. Imetụ those saboteurs anyị fechara aka ka criminal si na fecha ha sị gị na gache ha ga-egbu otu ya with capital letter agba dele gị with capital letter na ha bụ freedom fighter. Ọ nọchara dabayo gache eke dabiography. You know what the point? But my own abụọ onweghị ife gọọmenti ga-apịa aka kịta sị na ya ka m mere na m stop anything. Ka m gwa gị nke bụ eziokwu. Mbụ freedom fighter, I will not come out and tell you that I'm not in support of pirate. They will get that I'm not in support of this, I'm not in support of that. No, I'm freedom fighter. I will not tell you that. If you may mpụta ngwa gị jisi ike ka emewe ya. You know what are the point? Mana mpụta na ngwa gị sị gị that na gị na-ekrosi wee dị ama m ife ndị ekwu maka ya. Ị na-afụ buchi na-asị gị esododo gị hapụ ka ya na hapụ maka jụjadị amaghị ife mere gị n'ụbọchị nke tata. Freedom fighter ọ na-bụ iwu na m bụ freedom fighter? Ọ bụghị iwu. Ndị anyị fụ na-eme na tiche na biography ha ha bụ the freedom fighters so ha na nghọta I am not because I know my capability. If I had drag able freedom fighter na ha position. Ndị anyị fụ na-eji opposition ka a na-achọ. Notice me, respect me, I am the one. Without we move airborne. Ichi na gị na ha just only flash nkịta ebe ha from Asoro. Ha mapụta tiwe bawa. Oge nkere kịta na ọ na-asọkwa ebe prime minister America all ma the contract ya. Oji na ya ọmịa onye chọrọ bụ onwe any freedom fighter na-azọ position. Anybody ọbụla ifo na-azọ position na-azọ position at all, you are not a freedom fighter. Don't drag position because ọlụ ka ị na-arụ ọlụ ka ọ bụ ọbụghị ife nweta ife nwere onwe. That's number one thing you need in a man. Anybody ọbụla ifta nkịta na how can you, why must you, I am the one, then you have a freedom fighter. Agbasa like even some people think that COS na-eme attack more than the face na na-eme oge nkere attack na na-eme COS attack more than the face oge nkere aka eme oge nkere attack in terms of iwepụta aka ya than COS. Why? Because evidently oge nkere ndị police na-afịa ọ karịrị mana nke COS na ị ga-atụghachi kpụọ document before approve na ihe ọ na-eme mana ka oge nkere enid ọdịmụ ka ị ga na Google only few questions nwoke mmadụ na-afọ ike ya niile n'oso n'elu only few questions. What is your name? Only what is your name? Ọ ga adọzụ. What is your job? Ọ na-ada adọzụ. You know what are the point? With all that things iwepụtasị ya na Man, seriously, they have to research. Check your life. How can check your life in 1990s, life in 2000 to prove her wrong. Man, I go get them now. 2 days ago, last year, 2 days ago, last week, 1 hour ago, you know, I have full evidence. What if na working man or takatako? Man, I got check their profile. Prime Minister, biography, freedom fighter, blah blah. You know, oh, third, that oh, third. So, okay, my dear. It's happen very soon.
Mr. Badra, we are concluding already. I need to leave our message. Thank you so much for joining in. In conclusion, this is a battle of good over evil, and the good is winning. This is a battle good over evil, and the good is winning. The evil can never prevail over the struggle. And whatever intention the enemy see wanted to eradicate our life, eradicate our nation, this is the time of confession, and they are confessing. And those people claiming that they are freedom fighters, most of them that are claiming that are freedom fighters, they are not freedom fighters. And those people that are claiming that they are not freedom fighters are actually they are the true freedom fighters in our midst. That's my message. So take it or leave it. And we are here to encourage one another. Iron sharpeneth iron. Ndebe is that na mmadụ na-eme nke asị na nke ị na-eme na ọ dị onye asị jide nke oji mana na a na-agwa onye nke ọ na-eme na ọ dị mma. Yotago. So, and you as a guy reporter, you are doing a great job. I'm not only the one saying it, a lot of Biafrans are saying it. You understand? And maybe the few people that are saying that you're not doing a great job is lesser, but the majority are saying that you're doing a great job. And the Mobile Agwaragini, they make a great job. Always compliment call, and it's always ginger. And whenever we are giving you that gingering, don't allow the devil to enter you. I don't believe you are that kind of person. We must remain sensitive. We must remain unbribable. I must remain dedicated. Otherwise, the grace you get and I may not have that kind of grace. The grace you may not have that kind of grace. But as long as nobody in your channel they struggle, and that my high nature, we must actually get to our destination. So I keep on praying for the government of Biafra. I keep on praying for Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. I keep on praying for the cabinet members, for them to keep on doing the good job they are doing. Let them not relent. Let them not get tired. God will strengthen them, and God is going to give them the wisdom to lead us to our promised land. So thank you so much for joining in. And I want you to round up with your closing remark. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for having me today. What a great day. Please reference anytime you're going to watch this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to this channel. Very, very important. What we are saying here is not just a waste of time. We are trying to let you know the danger at hand, and the intention is for you to know your problem and identify it, and make sure that you avoid anything that will cause you harm, or your children, or your generation. The yes you say today may go a long way to protect life tomorrow. The no that you say today may be a disaster to your generation. It's always good to protect and preserve lives. Do all you can and leave the rest for God. We are not here to tell you that war is a good thing, or buying people is the best way. We are not here to tell you that we know it all, or that we drive joy in causing chaos or problem or anything at all. No. What we want you to understand is that what you call your dog is what your dog will answer. The choice is yours. You need to understand the intention of the enemy. What I mean by enemy are those that want to take your land, those that say that your life does not matter, that your children is just like nothing to them, and your life is worthless. It is your duty and your responsibility to let them know that you have life to live, and this life is from God. Supporting the government of Biafra to free yourself and live and let live. We are not saying that any other people should go, that they should not don't deserve to live. That's why when we say that we are not in support of any crime or criminality, that's what we actually mean. What I'm trying to say is that Yorubas, for example, shall live in their land and have their freedom. Hausa people, Fulani people, everybody should live and have their freedom, but allow us to live as well. Let us have a breathing space. So, my people, thank you so much and see you again next time. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Biafrans all over the world. This is another wonderful opportunity to be with you. This is Biafran Exodus TV, bringing you a message of redemption to your doorstep. So if this is your first time of joining into this station, I want you to, if you like what we're doing, you like the message we are preaching here, I'm not here to preach violence. I'm not here to preach hate. I'm here to propagate peace, harmony, equity, and justice. I'm here to tell my people to create an awareness what is happening, the evil plans of the enemy against our life, and how we're going to escape the evil plans of against our life. This is Biafran government. We believe in the government of our people, which is USB. So your duty is for them to pray for them, support them in everything that you have. If you are being blessed by finance, millionaire, you're a billionaire, you're a millionaire in the homeland or internationally, support this government and you're not going to regret. Pray for this government, you're not going to regret. And the government is doing their job. It's their duty to protect you. It is their duty to provide everything for us. But without our support, they're not going to do anything. So they need your massive support. And this is the high time you prove your support and prove your loyalty by doing the needful. So we believe in a good thing. So whatever plan that the enemy have against us regarding this, our humanity based on Igbo Biafrans, they are not going to succeed. There is no way darkness will win over light. No matter how dark an environment may be, no matter how dark the situation may be, once you on the light, a switch of light, darkness will disappear. And that is what expect us, we Biafrans, to do. Don't allow the darkness to take over the light. Wherever you find yourself as a Biafran, on your light of good, on your light of progress, on your light of peace, on your life of equity and justice, on your light of truth, and you're not going to regret. You go. So only man here if I name mine na this channel because I won't be come one more chance. So you go. This is a volunteer work I'm doing. I'm doing to serve my own nation according to my own little way. So if you know what I'm doing here, you like it, and you know that I'm saying what you feel like that's the truth, and by emotion and by your conscience, click the like button and subscribe if you have never subscribed. Share if you can, so that let it go on a very wider platform. So before I round up tonight, I would like to read some of the comments. I can see you. Is it let me just check. You say what? See Chimo Biafran TV. We must continue to stand with the Biafran government under the DPM Ngozi Arabeze. I call her Ochie na nwata, nke mbụ n'ala Igbo. That's it. Confirm, supported to confirm Chino Biafran TV. Thank you so much for this wonderful comment. I so much believe the same way you believe it, and I so much support that. Understand? Uhuru Chioma, Nwamado. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Then is it this is very, very tiny. That's no but John. Anyị bụ Wisi mmadụ. Joshua na one Agamagota Dika Biko Bara. The thing is very, very tiny. This is iPhone Pro Max 16. I don't know that the thing report very, very tiny here. So thank you so much for your comment. Our brother Woke ZK says, Guy, your work is more evangelism. That's good. That's good. And I want to also read this guy say Woke ZK say Kelena TV becoming more brutal and stronger daily. God bless you, guys. More. It's not easy at all. Thank you so much. The Biafrans all over the world, as we are moving, we are progressing. And when you get pussy, you got to go. Also, Kaina, one always Kaina, and I got Baru, our destination. Otu Nwokoko, Wada, Nwokoko, where Mwoso. Ebe onye bi ka ọ na-awachi. Nụ na anyụ nshi na-akụ ya. Ịghọtago? Ebe ebere, ugo obere. Nke si na anyị nwa ga-ebe, ugo ga-akwa ya. Ịghọtago? Ndụ mmiri, ndụ azụ. Anyị ga-adị ka echi a na-agwụ agwụ. Ịghọtago? So, hope to see you some other time. And may God bless you. Good night from here. Love you all.